Hey guys, welcome back to the Tuesday stream. My name is Twitchi. Today playing a little bit of Exovia. Oh, my chair has got so creaky. I'm sorry if you actually hear that. I'm hoping you don't. Hello the video watchers, how you doing out there? This is just a nice little chill game that we're going to play instead of me getting a bit stressed at Kerbal on this really hot day. I don't know how everybody else is feeling out there about the temperature, but it's got hot. We've literally just had a little bit of a thunderstorm as well, and it's still hot. So I'm not the best pleased about that. I'm making my microphone click out. Let's push that back. SRWB, hello. FSBWV. Oh, you can't both turn up together like that. That's a lot of acronyms to go for. Let's just get going with the game. Man must rise above the earth, to the top of the atmosphere and beyond, for only thus will he fully understand the world in which he lives. Socrates. I'd like to see a source for that. I think it's good. It's boiling and thunderous. Belated Limerick Day. Has it been? Life support, cool. I'm probably just going to let her do a little intro here and have a drink.
Exovia 7 long-range
just gamer juice.
Initiative. Objective: construct class 4 warp gate.
Oh, there's a point.
Field Delta.
I didn't know there was a purpose.
Estimated mineral density within asteroid sector high. Atmosphere absent.
No air, minerals everywhere.
Sequence initiated. Suit pressure nominal.
Oh, please do
Beam
FSBWV.
In progress.
Limericks are what I'm all about. So I'm this little guy. Look at him, isn't he great? I think he's pretty cool.
And then the next.
We solve one problem and then the next, because there's multiple problems in the world. I will begin when I'm ready. So down in the bottom left, you can see that I've got two tools. One's a laser. Look at this. We've got a new laser. I could just like shake around and do crazy things. And I don't know how the laser is like independently controlled from the device here. You would have thought the device would have to point forwards, but no, very much not. And then two, I mean, let's go out and use the laser first. That's probably the better way of doing it. Let's just go over here and like, oh, I've got a tutorial in the bottom that I'm supposed to do. Okay, let's move around a bit until it tells me that I've done. I press 2. I can suck in the rocks and they go down on my little hotbar on the bottom of the screen. Yeah, that's all good. We can still see. Hey Wick, how's it going, man? Good to see you again. I'm hoping we're just going to check it all out in one stream. To be fair, I'm not expecting this to be a multi-streamer. But when I've picked up the rocks with my nice little gun here, I can then also launch them at my processing facilities here, and they're this big and noisy and does all sorts of crazy stuff. But I'm just going to like carry on mining some of these rocks here because it's pretty much the only thing that lets me do at this point in the game. We can see there's some crazy stuff over there, and maybe we'll start making our way towards the crazy stuff. One of the things to note is these rocks are pushing me. If I let them, these rocks will absolutely destroy me. The second thing to note is I cannot pick up these big rocks. That's just not a thing. I can use my tractor beam on them, but they don't be going in my gun. So I've got to look this way and then fire the other rocks at them, which I always think is a gun. Do you do more than go right in this one? I think mostly we are just going right. There is an up and down. Like look at this. We can. There's a wall to it here, right? So if I've not gone down this way before. Okay, that's cool. So if we open this up, it's not letting me mine this one. Oh, I think I found a bug. I'm outside the game zone, so it doesn't let me destroy stuff already. Instaburp. What is this? Okay, let's grab some rocks. It wants me to reach a navigation beacon. I think I could probably take care of that. I had a couple of glitches. What's that? Keep cutting out. Nothing saying there's a problem here. Let me possibly. SRWB still issues. Let's ask that, and if there are still issues, then maybe we will just reset the stream and see how it goes on. Yeah, okay, all right. Let's reset the stream and see how that goes. All I want to do is fire these over here. Let's try him. Oh man, the mathematical limericks. I'm actually going to have to sit and work stuff out. A mosquito cried out in pain. A chemist has poisoned my brain. The curse of his sorrow was paradichlorophene trichloroethane. Boom, got him on. The audio cuts out. Now there are... Oh, what is going on, YouTube? What is going on? Let's come over here. Stream health, what we do? It says the stream health is excellent. YouTube is telling me that I'm not having problems. So obviously it's everybody else's fault. I don't know how to fix that. To be fair, I'm also... Hey, miss, how's it going? Good to see you. We're currently having a little bit of... Can you see everything okay? You are very roboty. Oh my god, really? Okay. Let me stop again. Why? We in? Is this better? Let's just sit around for a bit and see how things are going. It almost feels like it can't be my end. I'm seeing like no dropped frames. How is I should have checked this almost straight away. How's my task manager doing? Is anything like properly maxed out? No, everything looks to be fine. Okay so far. I like this. Back for you, no audio outages. Okay, hey Zed, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. No Norman Collier sound at the moment. Okay, great. All right, let's get back in here, shall we? Still smooth. Huh. Man must rise. Oh, this is the Socrates quote again. We've seen this one. I'm gonna take a sip of energy drink at this point. So for those of you who missed it, hey, I'm Twitchi. I'm also this little guy here. This guy here, he is a miner. We're in an asteroid belt. Supposedly we're building a warp gate. I didn't know that. Right? I listened to the intro this time. I've got this big old mining laser, and I've got a big old vacuum gun. I can use my vacuum gun to fire the various pellets of materials around here into the processor lab behind me. All the rocks have physics. Including physics against me, so I got to be somewhat careful that I don't end up smash. Well, I've never seen myself die yet. I've never seen myself die. Maybe that'll be something that we try to do today. Do you reckon we can kill me? Is that a thing? Anyway, you see how there's this whole like different color stuff in front of me. I think that's one. Still smooth. It's definitely not the math. Oh yeah, the maths. Wait, let's go have a look at. Where's my Discord? Okay. So, oh, that's big. A dozen, a gross, and a score, plus 3 times the square root of 4, divided by 7, plus 5 times 11, is 9 squared, not a bit more. I like that. I like that a lot. I was kind of expecting... I should probably put these pictures up on the stream. In the Discord, if you're wondering. Oh, and this one also... Can I actually... What about you? Could you get my Discord? Opera. Oh, no. No, it turns out that OBS will not look at Discord. My apologies. Integral z squared dz from 1 to the cube root of 3 times the cosine of pi over 9 equals the log of cube root of e. Oh, nice. All right, anyway, sorry. Let's get it to digging. So, I think the orange stuff is rock. I think the grey stuff is... I'm looking down at the bottom right and guessing iron. Iron seems like the winner. And if I go through and break all of this... Matt, I tell you what, the first thing I think we need to have a look at is if there's any way of improving my mining setup here. This feels pretty slow, pretty clunky. So once my bar down the bottom... So I'm storing the rocks. You can see down the bottom here we've got a bunch of iron, we've got a single rock. Once that is full, I have to use my tractor beam to move things around. I wonder if I can get just those ones. Look at that, sorting my stuff out. Oh, I fired one off in a weird direction. So they drop from the left. Look, well, now you won't be able to see it because I don't have anything different in there. They drop from the left. That's an interesting one. Okay, so we are refining some metal. We've got some technology to worry about. Actually, let's go watch the metal refine, shall we? What happens if I just like... Yeah, definitely need a better lay. Look at this. Why is none of this doing what I want? So how much are we at? We're 3 of 5 right now. What happens if I go in here? No, I can't kill myself this way. We will find out a whole way. How is... Because the music volume just got a bit loud in my ear, so I'm a little bit curious. How's the music volume to my volume? I'm hoping it's okay. But anyway, we've got 5 materials, so I can come into my research here and get some. There's a rock accelerator. Then there is a wall. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to work with there. I don't know what we're not. Oh, look at this. It's going to cost me 47 of 10 rocks. Is that right? Oh, I got to build mode. Okay, so I just want to accelerate rocks down this way, right? How do we? It's a press and hold. Okay, let's. Do I want to put these nose to tail, or do I want to leave a gap? I don't know what's supposed to happen there. What do we think is the most efficient way of laying out my belts? Because I assume if I grab these and throw into that, yeah, they make it through the gap. Deconstruct. Here's a button I've never used before. If I take these two out. Do I get the materials back? Did anybody know if I got those materials? I wasn't watching. Maybe that's something we'll do at some point. Is actually, pay attention to stuff. I doubt it. That's not how I roll here. Grab these. Let's fire them at this one. Oh, I wanted to take that and knock in efficiency, I think. Yeah, let's go for it. There are some English to English translations now. I wrote the red squared one using Z squared instead just for that red. Okay, I got you. You took my accent into account? Wow. This one, and then we go up to the... Wait, did that one... Ow! No, don't come at me. Don't come at me, bro. Okay, they're moving in the right direction. I don't know... Do they just count as one rock? Is that a thing? Did somebody call you? I did... I kind of... You are the vertical axes, When we talk about things travelling up, there you are. That's the way of things. I just need another 2 friends, X and Y now. I'm surprised I don't know anyone called X. That seems like something. Sounds like a thing someone I know would call themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at this block down here. Oh, I can't quite get. Are these blocks? Are we calling them blocks? I just automatically out of shall we say habit called this a block. I don't know whether we are classing these as blocks. I mean, they're rocks, but like, what about the iron rocks? Are they iron rocks or are they iron blocks? I don't know. There's a bunch of objectives in the bottom right that I'm kind of working towards, but I'm also working towards that. Hey, that did all right. I'm okay with that. Worse things have happened from explosions, so I'll take that. I feel like we might need some. Yeah. What happens if? Let's try this. We're gonna get this rock accelerator, but I'm going to search around my keyboard blind. There we go, the R button, and then put one of these here and one of these here. Do you reckon that's gonna be more efficient? Feels like for the iron, you could call them rocks or ore blocks. Ore blocks are cool. Cause it feels a bit blocky, you know what I'm saying? It's just because we're on, the XY plane, the grid. There's no, I hate to say it, man, but there's no Z here. Like, what is this? Unless there's no Y? I don't know. The choice of coordinate systems are funny things, Joe. Oh, I don't know how this is gonna work. Okay, some of those were not rocks. We should get the not rocks out of there. Oh, they're kind of flying around randomly on their own and doing what they need to do. That's good. That's good. Okay, I'm hoping I've got everything we need for the next requirement here. We need to research some basic mining. Have I not been doing basic mining? Is that not what's been going on right now? Basic mining gives us an unlocking mining speed module, another 25%. Yes, please, I will take that. Basic vacuuming gives us a +5 on the bar down below. I like that. I can't click these 3 here. Vacuum gun mining beam. So we're going to purchase this one. And then, weirdly, you then need to put it over here. That's fine, I suppose. Oh no, we need more rock. We do not have the rock for what we need here. Okay, what just happened? It's told me we've done everything, but I really want to do another thing. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Let's break these big ones apart. This doesn't feel like 25% faster. Yeah, no, maybe it does. Maybe I just want too much from my mining games, you know? Maybe all I want to do is just rip it all. Like, where's the nuclear option, you know what I'm saying? Where is my ability to throw a neutron bomb at this? I like the term neutron bomb, but I have no idea what it actually means, right? Like, what do you mean? What's the neutron gonna do to you? You're full of neutrons. I don't get it. Anyway, so have you heard the universe is gonna die sooner than we thought? Big news this week. Big news this week. That when we're talking about the age it takes for black holes to evaporate via the medium of Hawking radiation, which you may or may not have heard of before, for that to happen, turns out we've got the number of zeros wrong. We used to think that there was 1,000 zeros at the end. Bearing in mind the universe is only 9 zeros old right now, right? We used to think there was 1,000 zeros at the end, and now it turns out maybe just 100, which is still like, you know, that I don't even know what you call a number with 100 zeros. Like, does it have a name? I'm sure so. Like, oh wait, Google. It's a Google. We know this. Google. I don't know why I said I didn't know. I do know why I said I didn't know. Didn't think hard enough. Should have thought thing. You mean our best guess was wrong? What a surprise. Yeah, and this one might also turn out to be wrong, because wouldn't you know, we've not even gone up and looked at a black hole yet, right? We've taken some pictures from afar, which you know, that's pretty cool. I challenge any of you to get a picture of anything, like on this. Get a picture of the moon, just of the moon. Go on, go out there and take one of your phone. Okay, well, we're supposed to reach a target location, but I feel like I want to put a rock conveyor in. Like, look at this. I feel like a pleb going around picking up like a small number of rocks and then firing them over this way, and hoping that they strike the not all of them struck. There's got to be other ways of moving other things around, right? Let's go to research. What do I need to do to unlock these tiers? It doesn't tell me. I do have a mission to get to the place, so maybe that's the way of doing unlocking the tiers. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's put you here. Do you think we'll ever get to the point where it's individuals mining asteroids, or maybe even just family units, you know, the Wild West homesteader type situation? Or do you think it's only going to be companies? Do you think it's only groups of, I don't know, 100 people or more? You can't use the phone camera, shake it out. Well, I mean, that was kind of my point. Like, you use your favoured method, and I bet you still won't get a great photo of the moon. When we were doing... Oh, man, what course was it we were doing? I can't remember the name of the course. Galaxies and something. And part of it was to just go out and get a photo. Just go out and get a picture of it. Now, I had and still have some pretty serious astronomy equipment. Yeah, you heard me. Equipment. I can't say the word properly. And like, I got one of the better pictures there, right? But was not easy, and still the photo that I got would. I mean, it's not winning any astronomy contest. Let's say that. Maybe we need to put these closer together, but they seem to be working. There's a point over there that I'm trying to get to. It's so far away. I do like the explosions, though. They're very nice. Maybe we can make our own explosives in this game. That would be nice. Hey, for Magfa, is this like The Expanse? Yeah, almost exactly. There's no oxygen for them to cut off, though. So I guess we're okay there. I mean, honestly, do you remember Hard Space that we're playing a couple of weeks ago? That's a little more like The Expanse than anything else. Let's try and get some Break through the heavy rock to the next area. I was looking at the iron there, just wondering whether I should like blast that away. But I guess we'll just unlock what it wants us to unlock here, and then maybe we get some technology to. Well, I know we get some technology to open up and do some other things, right? Just Discord me. Is this achievement done noise the same as the Discord one, or at least close enough for me to get confused when I'm like talking? I mean, I get confused when I'm talking anyway. They can't do things like that to me. How dare they? How dare they? Look at all the rocks. Look at all these rocks. Got that way. Can't. We're all going that way. Well, you're all going that way. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Let's just deal with these as we can. Clear this out. I don't think rock is going to be the limiting factor in any of our expansion plans here. But this stuff. Refining 5 iridiums in well, I mean, we're not there yet, but iridium's cool. Iridium's one of those weird elements that, like sci-fi and fantasy, the media has really kind of latched onto. They're like, yes, it's what a, and it, like, don't get me wrong, it rose to prominence because of the dinosaurs, right? Are you aware that dinosaurs brought us the news of iridium? Is that things? They will be loaners to mine. They did it in the old days. I don't know. I feel like we're always going to be in a situation where like asteroids are dangerous. Squeeze through. But yeah, the dinosaurs brought us news of iridium. The only way, not the only way, but one of the ways that we know that the dinosaurs were taken out by a meteorite as opposed to, a massive volcanic flood in northern Siberia, is because there is a layer of iridium all over the planet. Is literally everywhere. You go down certain depth into the rocks, and the rocks that had the dinosaurs walking on top of them are covered in this stuff. And the only real place you find it is in asteroids. Hence this, I guess. Wow, this game's smarter than I gave it credit for. Hold on. I want those rocks to disappear, but keep hold of these ones. You know what? These rocks can just shove it. Yes. All right, we got it. We're good. Boom. And iridium wasn't really all that famous before that. It was just this weird thing. I don't know where they found iridium from. I don't know what it's named after, any of that. But it was just like an obscure element before that point, right? It was just like, oh yeah, element number 70, whatever. I don't know what number it is, 100 and something. What number is iridium? If someone could help me out there, that'd be great. Oh, we're refining. We are refining. That's cool. Yeah, and now, because of the dinosaurs, every sci-fi writer ever is like, ooh, iridium, the space metal. Oh, yeah, kind of. Gonna go in hand of gold mine. Going in a hand mine, gold mine ain't dangerous. The reason iridium was connected to dinosaurs and T-Rex was found wearing glow in the dark watch. Yeah, man. I like that. Okay, I'm supposed to be doing a thing. Let's stop waffling about dinosaurs. So we did a thing. Scan the scanner. No, unlock the scanner. But look, there's stuff here I want to buy. Where do I unlock the scanner? There it is. Basic movement scanner. Give me that. I should zoom in. That was a terrible way to look at things. So we can look for ice, iron, gold, and iridium. Ooh. Where's my Discord? Are you not like... Oh, I think it's something again. Was it Sir Terry? Oh, was it? Oh, man, I should know these things. So we've unlocked the scanner. The next thing I want to... The music's gone very pensive. Does anyone else notice that? It's like strings up at like the Matrix level. Anyway, I'm looking towards the ice and metal accelerator. The metal accelerator in particular, because we're a long way away from our... what's the word I'm looking for here? We're a long way away from our production site. No, that's the production site. Processing site. There we go. Man, I can speak. A long way away from our processing site. So I would like to move my metals that way if I can. And I think the way that we're going to filter them... I'm going to send them all along this same route. I'm going to put the metal... I'm gonna put the metals. Imagine a rock going flying at you and just be like, oh no. That is going to be a common cause of death in you know, the 2400s or whatever, when people are out doing a whole bit. Is it possible to move the refineries closer to the mine? Let's go. I don't think so. Let's travel the belt. I think the belt actually, look, you see how it's lighting up? I think it might actually send me as well. Are these guys fighting? Oh no, they figured it out. They figured it out. Let's just fill that up. So you see how we've got these going up and down. I bet we could then put a line for the metals coming down here and across that way. And then on this side, we've got a line for the ice. I don't see any way of moving them. Let's try clicking stuff, moving things, build, construct. I didn't see anything in the build. Wait, what's this? Scan targets. Oh, I have to select one. Okay, all right. 3Z. Z, which what am I supposed to say when I talk about the letter as opposed to the person? Iridium seems like good. Oh, down here as well. It turns out I actually preempted it. Use the scanner to locate the iridium deposits. Shenanigans. There's no iridium deposits. They've lied to me. They've lied to me. Ah, rock. Let's zoom in a little bit. Oh, there's one. Oh, it's like aliens. It's coming out of walls. Game over, man. Game over. Where are you? That. It's like 3 bits. You are having a laugh, right? I would. Oh man, look at this. This is long. What is this? Oh man, no, this red stuff. I don't like that. That's too long. I don't want to spend that long breaking apart a single rock. What are you doing? What are you doing? I've got to get up to that iridium though. That's the problem. Use the scanner to locate an ice deposit. Okay, that's the next thing that we will do. I want the iridium though. It's all about the iridium. I desperately want some sort of explosion. What am I doing? There we go. Said the words and then looked around me and went, oh. No, 2 is the one I want. There was an explosive charge right next to the iridium pocket if you weren't looking at the screen before I went ahead and did it. I'm just kind of trusting at the moment that everything I fire down the rock accelerator ends up in the right place. This might be a little too naive there, but I'll take it. Anyway, 3Z ice deposit. Oh, look at all the ice deposit. Man, we aren't gonna be going hungry for ice. Are we hungry for ice? Are you hungry for ice? Iron ore is over that way. Okay, what more do you want me to do, Mr. Tutorial? Are we still in the tutorial? Is that what's going on? Okay, we're at the reach target location again. Okay, that's fine. I feel like each of these reach they've done collisions on the outside of the block only. Look at that. This guy is stuck. I guess I should report that as a bug, right? Is that something that maybe a conscientious demo player would report? Am I a conscientious demo reporter? Is that me? Is that who I am? Is that the thing I do? Okay, so we definitely got enough for this. Faster refining, auto miners. What are we missing? Iron. Oh, look, iron. Should we get some auto mine? I don't know what the auto mine. I literally didn't play with them, so I have no idea. Let's get enough for that. I assume, hard assumption, that they're going to mine automatically for me. I'm not sure why I would think that. If anybody can lend me a hand with my logic there, my brain has just leapt to a conclusion that I don't know. I can't quite fathom how I did it. Let's come down here. Hello, how's it go? Ow, ow. Fire these into it. Yeah, I definitely got to get the. Wait, we can do this. Build. Oh, we're literally missing ice. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Okay, let's go find some ice. What's the closest ice we've got? Ice. Wow. Not here, not here. Just gonna keep moving forwards until we find some ice. Well, there's ice. Okay, we're going there. It's the ice we'd already detected, but that's fine. I will live, I suppose. It's in this stuff again, isn't it? I mean, that's ice over there, and it's got a explosive charge next to it. So I'm just going to kind of make my way closer, and then try and not kill myself with the explosives. We'll see how it goes. I don't know what the efficient mining method is at the moment. You know, do I want to send my laser through as much stuff as possible? Oh yeah. Or do I want to just like concentrate the end beam on stuff? Is that the way it works? I don't know. I don't know. Mini rock. Mini rock. Fire him that way for now. I think what I need is a belt that moves everything to the left. And then like a filter system at the end. Yeah, let's try and do that. Let's try and do that. Let's make belts that move everything. And then a filter system. Oh my gosh, this is so long. Here's a way through. Here's a way through. We can do this. We can do this. It's fine. We use our brain and maybe mine a little smarter. Is that... Man, that doesn't sound like the Frontier way, to be honest. I'm not sure about this. Can I get all of these rocks up this way? Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Might be a little bit extra ice there that we need to deal with somehow. I don't like the fact that this is happening. Do we have any ice right now? We don't have any ice right now. So whatever's happened to the ice after it's been thrown down this way is not what I wanted to happen to the ice anyway. Your iridium. Okay, that's a lot of ice. There's a lot of iron up here as well. That's nice. That's nice. Your iridium that way. What happened to all the other ice? Iridium that way? Yeah, cool. I'm sure I had more than 3 bits of ice down here. It bounces off of this back wall, I'm fairly sure. So, I made an assumption there. Should we test the assumption? So I've got a bunch of stuff. We're going to bounce it off of this. Yeah, look, it bounces. So there's no... It's not gonna get lost to space, is what I'm trying to say, right? Or at least that's my assumption. Wow, look at this place. It is ripe for explosions. Which I think I can form here. Nice. There's another one over there. Okay, let's think about how we're going to accelerate ice and... Oh, okay. Let's go ice up here. Ice travels upwards. And then we're going to have metals travel downwards. Like this. Let's try and make it like this. Okay, so now hopefully anything I throw this way, the metals should at least end up where I want them to. What about the ice? Do you reckon I can get the ice doing the same? I'm hoping so. Well, all I really need, of course, is for Brownian motion, the fact that these are all bouncing off each other, to take them just somewhere close to where they need to be. And then all the different sorting systems here should hopefully do the work for us. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. Build ice accelerator. I'm going to build this one here. Now we're at not enough resources. Well, thanks. Deconstruct this one. Definitely going to need more room between a couple of these to put 2 different... We want to be able to get an ice and a metal one in here, right? I think that's the way that I'm going to make it work. I think there might be room here. You're in the wrong spot. Okay, cool. I think it's cool anyway. One of those, two of those, somewhere like that, right? One of those, two. I've got to go get more ice. I think that's the way that's gonna have to go, right? We keep digging ice until. Oh man, look at this. We keep digging ice until we can afford the mouse. Are you listening to me? Hello. Until we can afford to get the conveyor line set up the best way possible. Not that I'm entirely sure what the best way possible looks like. Totally open to ideas there, but I think I've actually got a good one. You know, I think I'm doing okay. Ice is just like bouncing back at me. Okay, I got 7 bits of ice on me. Let's go deposit it. Let's go deposit it. I threw one away. How did I throw one away? And then we should be able to build some ice accelerators, and then maybe. Wait. Let's try it. Let's try it. And when ice gets thrown this way, yeah, look at that. It goes. All right. Let's I'm just gonna get rid of that one. Low flying rock. I wish I meant the sweet. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good, yeah. Put ice accelerator up front. That's not enough room for both. How dare they? So, I hope at some point in the future there is the capability to select, like, I don't know, being able to click and drag this out would be nice, go bom 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 bom, but just being able to not have to press Q and then come into here and be like, alright, I've got to click this one, because I want to swap back and forth between all 3 of these, right? I want the ice ones. Look at this. And if I don't remember which one exactly, then it's, oh yeah, that's horrific. Rock, metal. Yeah, look at, ooh. Ugh, that was like actual work to remember which one I need to press down. Yeah, we'll work on that. We'll work on that. Maybe we can just make accelerators in the corner. If I've not built a wall yet. Do you think we need to build a wall? I think right here might be a place where I need to build a wall. We'll try and like fill this stuff up, fill these side pockets up, right? And then we can just like bounce stuff off of corners. Is that a winner? What are the different ways we can move stuff around here? Because like I've found one method that may or may not work. You know, build obstacles diagonal. How do I rotate this? Can't be placed like this. I mean, it's a huge wall, don't get me wrong, but it's not quite what I wanted. Can we now use... Go that way? Oh, man, come on. Follow the leader, man. Follow the leader. This... it's not quite the direction I want it, but I feel like we should be able to. Get a little funnel set up, right? Like there's only one way things are going to go where we want, and that's if we allow for the fact that things won't always happen as we want them to. Like that. Yeah, there we go. That's the one. Sorry if this has been covered. I had to multitask a bit. Are there resources you're spending on these objects, the same ones that you're mining? Yes. And the goal of the game is to build a warp gate, but I'm not sure that's going to happen in this stream. Oh wait, we've had things that we could upgrade for a little while now, haven't we? I just want to break this. There we go. New missions. Yes, we did all that. Thank you. Research. So let's have a look. Faster auto mining. That is definitely a thing I want. And then I've also got ways of improving my mining. Let's figure out these auto miners, shall we? I think that's probably the best thing for right now. No problem. No problem. If I just get moving with this. Okay, I have a little sip of my drink right now. So I almost definitely need to have another rock accelerator right there. Probably another metal one as well, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's keep things going this way. Is it me or has it got really sort of foggy on my screen? I'm having trouble. Am I having a glaucoma? Is that what's going on? I suddenly feel like I got cataracts, you know. Maybe pollution. It would make sense, to be fair. I've been doing a lot of digging, and you can't tell me this is good for the environment. Like that. I wish I could break this last bit here. That would be very handy. Just looking at the width of this wall here, I'm probably gonna have to break this one, and this one to be able to seal this wall up, right? Yeah, there we go. Why has this got an exclamation over it? Consumables. Auto miner. When automatically moves forwards and mines the tile in front of it, will stop functioning after 20 tiles. How far is 20 tiles? 20 tiles ain't far, is it? Off you go. Oh, take cover. Take cover. That's interesting. Okay, beginning to see the realm of automation here, because it's firing all this stuff back this way, right? And that's all gonna get, as long as these other rocks don't get caught up in the stream. Don't mess the stream up, man. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. They're gonna bounce this way. They hit the. Oh, look at the industrial wonder I have done by doing. It's space. There is that. There is dust and stuff in space, like everywhere in space, right? For those of you who are aware, the guitarist in Queen, Brian May, he actually did his PhD thesis on how much dust there is in the solar system. So that was a lot. Well, we knew it was a lot. It was messing up our surveys of the solar system. Everything was too red. We didn't know why. It turns out dust makes everything red. I'm a little like wowed by this. I love that little auto miner. He's a good little chap. Knows what he's doing, I guess. Not really helping me with the other things I want though. So like, there's ice here. Do you reckon we can get? We need to put another acceleration pad down here, right? We want to have a rock acceleration pad on this side here, and then we want to have an ice acceleration pad on this side here, and then I'm going to start taking this bit out. My plan is to put a diagonal line here and send the auto miners down. I may have made a small mistake in the layout here. Do you see how this is all just like building up here? Let's give me the middle click option. That's definitely one of the first updates for this game. I'm almost guaranteeing is going to be a quality of life update as they figure out the building method. I sure hope so. Anyway, I sure hope so. Not enough resources. What is it we're actually missing? Ice. Of course, it's ice we're missing. Build diagonal wall. I want to go one lower. And then I'm going to start the mining machine up against that ice block there. 3 of them, in fact. Which hopefully will give me everything I need to... 4 of them. Put the wall in first. Give me everything I need to... What am I wanting to do? Expand the factory. It's almost always the way, right? Yeah, get enough plates, not plates, but enough, I want to call them pads, but I don't know whether that's what we call them, and walls and stuff like that. Maybe blow up a few new things. But I want to see what the automation options are. I was about to get myself on the wrong side of the wall. That would have been pretty hilarious. Yeah, I want to see what the automation options are, and this seems like pretty much it at the moment. Let's see how this goes. Oh, this is nice. I like this. Oh, I like this a lot. We're gonna carry on digging this way. Right, whilst they do the work towards the big stuff. Right, it's now getting to the point where I'm not sure if I want to blow stuff up anymore, because I've got this nice little acceleration route or something like that. Yeah, I don't know what we want to call it, but it's one of those. They're gonna bust through, aren't they? Look at them. Pretty much just. Okay, that's good. You tutored a guy in college whose family owned a gold mine in Alaska. Wow. Poor guy did all his classes in summer and was doing calculus 1, 2, and 3 by correspondence. Oh man, yeah, no. Calculus, you need people to talk to. Oh, look at what's happened here. Look at what's happened here. Bad automation right there. Yeah, maths is one of those things, like, no matter how you look at it, it's much better to do it with someone to talk to. Yeah, various methods exist right now that could teach you ways, but it's not great. Let's put an ice accelerator here. I feel like I messed up my pattern, but that's alright. Let me put you here, and then we could do more of these, right? Auto. Oh, I've only got what? Where's the iron? Where's the iron? 3Z iron. There somewhere? Loads of them somewhere. Okay, let's blow this up. Still not sure that was a great idea. Did it anyway. I mean, that's me, right? I've had an idea. Who knows whether it was a good idea or not? We're just going to do it anyway. Sums up a lot of my plans. That one. What's the pink arrow upper right? It's technically our next objective. You see, reach target objective, which I am slowly working towards. It. Just taking a nice chill time to set up my extraction routes, you know. Feel like there was more we could do with the auto miners, but every auto miner has to hit a piece of iron pretty much, right? I also wonder how well optimized, I don't know what that accent was, how well optimized the game is. Like, if I just start leaving everything floating around, how long until my PC goes into nuclear meltdown and has a little cry about it, you know? Guessing not that long, because there's a lot of stuff bouncing around here, you know? Look at that. Can we take this little track out here? Let's take this out, build another set of belts, and maybe some walls across the top. So this is ice. If we press 3, I press C to select which one I want to scan. And then when I scan it, it lights up. So that's the ice. There is somewhere some iron. That stuff. That's where I'm... Like, that's my immediate goal, is that iron up there. But I would like to clear the return route so that I can actually just, like, process the iron, honestly. And maybe we should go and see what's happening in the refinery area. We've launched a lot of stuff, not necessarily knowing that it's going to end up in the right place, right? So maybe going to check that out wouldn't be the worst idea. just fired a bunch of stuff into the wall and it shot me backwards. Because I'd also like to put these blocked by floaters. What? No, not that button. E to deconstruct. What a terrible button for deconstruction. Blocked by player. It's me. I was the problem all along. Who knew? Who knew? Let's try and get some of this stuff out of here. What's the purple? The purple arrow Z is our next objective after the iron, which is where we're slowly working towards. Did I upgrade? Wait, modules. There's a better module, right? No. Do you reckon I can put all 3 in? Should we try that? Oh, oh, we can. Oh my gosh. Why did nobody else think of that? Now we've got. It doesn't feel like 75 plus. It feels quite weak actually. It's been a long shift too. Maybe head back, check the refineries. Yeah. I want the iron though. The iron gives me more auto miners. Okay. All right. Once I've got this, no, 2. Nom nom nom. All right, come here, you. We're going. We're leaving. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're all rolling. There we go. That's the layup I wanted. Push this rock. Pull the other rocks. Technically, I'm pulling those other rocks. I know it looks like I'm pushing them, but technically pulling them. I guess that's tractor beams for you. Okay, so let's follow this lot. Let's follow this lot. Nom nom nom. Well, you don't know what to do you? Because you're. Oh, okay. That's a problem. We'll fix that at some point on the way back. But it's not a big problem. We've not got like big chunks waiting around, so that's good. We've got 20 rocks in the rock crushinator. The crushinator. Okay, so some metals are not ending up where they're supposed to be. But not lots of metals, so I'm okay with that. Same with some rock and some ice, but it's not a lot of either. I'm tempted to... Yeah, let's do it. Put walls down. We can just go here, stand on this side of the filter, right? And then we go... See what happens to everything. Yeah, that did its job. So I'm going to assume that any problems happen from misalignment. Normally her fault somewhere. Ah, no! E, put that there. I assume there's a byproduct yeah, I mean, how are we dealing with the fact that, I mean, I'm assuming I'm human. Also in the game, but I'm assuming I'm human, right? So yeah, stuff like that must happen. Am I human? How do we know? How do we know? All I've been labelled as is a player. Who knows what the player is? Oh, I mean that's good enough for me. We'll do it from that side at the bottom here. Okay, so from about here. Ah, what's that extra wall? I'm bad at this game. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. Surely that will make everything better. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave that like that. Am I? Yeah, I'm gonna leave that like that. Okay, surprisingly clean. Surprisingly clean. I was totally expecting things to do. Your Lego has pinged off in several directions. Oh no! Including under the bed. You don't think it's fair to blame this? I don't know. I think she's used to it now. Okay, let's go see what this pink triangle is all about. I don't know. I would like to know. There's some explosives there that I should probably think about as well. Hello, there's a triangle. Triangles aren't that common here. We found the target. Come on, rocks, get out my way. It wants stuff. What do you want? What do you need? So rocks, yeah. Okay, we can do rocks. What's the other one? I actually don't know what the other one is. It's not one of the materials that I've got. Bang! Quite an explosive noise for not being explosive. Oh, well, there's 100 rocks already. Not quite what I'm looking for. Why is this? Oh, is it a giant mining machine? That would be hilarious. Look, there's like a thing at the front, and it goes. I don't know. I actually don't know. Boom! I can't reach the other one. Gold. Spaceship. Just chucking some bits together. Put a minifig in the comments. So yeah, you reckon it's gold, Z? All right, cool. That makes sense actually. Have they talked about gold? There was gold on the scanner. Oh wait, let's do a scan. It's probably the best way of doing it, right? I was like, I'm gonna get some more rocks, but there's no way I need to get rocks specifically for this, right? Oh, it's almost a filter of its own. You throw the rocks on. Look, you throw the rocks through there, and then the ones that aren't. Yeah. All right. Anyway, 3Z gold. Oh, over there somewhere. All right, let's go. Let's go. New quests, new beginnings. What do we gotta find? I mean, there's only a set number of materials on the scanner, so you have an X-wing to open. Ooh. On Friday is your old age anniversary, dude. How old age is your old age? What's this? What's the health bar? I don't want a health bar on my script. No, that's not a health bar. That's a progress bar. It reset and refilled. Health bars mean bosses. Progress bars mean systems. Let's try and push my way. 53 orbits, dude. Congrats. Congrats. Okay, that all rattle around in there. Oh look at all that iridium. We'll come back for that. Gold volcano. Looks like it might be a gold volcano. Because you know I'm an expert in what gold volcanoes look like. The most expert of gold volcano experts, actually. I don't think you'll find a more proficient expert in gold volcanoes than me. They tell me I'm the best. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Oh no, the pull is too strong. Break this one and everything will be okay. Okay, let's try and deal with all this. Oh no, we're at 300 of 300 already. I mean, that's cool, but I am kind of overloaded by rocks. There's no push function, unfortunately. I can pull and then push with the things I've pulled. Like that's it. That's what I've got. Which I guess no, because there's no. Do forces push or pull? Do you reckon? Do they do both? Gravity pulls. I suppose electromagnetism does push. Okay, all right, it does both. Forces do both. I am the Mars rover at 70. I don't suppose you know actually. Which Mars rover? What is this thing, by the way? It's new. It's fresh. It's not something that I've seen before. Is it actually spewing gold chunks? No. What? Oh, yes. Yes, it is. One at a time, spewing gold chunks. So we obviously need to set up a a metal firing down this way, right? You know what I'm saying? We need... Because we will have a conveyor coming down the middle at some point, right? I'm guessing anyway. Got the gold. Got the gold. Got the gold. I should go deposit my gold. I kind of don't want to dig through this bit. Seems like a bit of a waste. How much gold was I supposed to deposit? Can anyone remember? Oh, it tells me down here. 50. 50. I mean, it's... As we were just saying, 50 is a big number. Come on, down the hole. Down the hole. We can do it. Go that way. Go down. Get out. Okay, let's see what we can do here. All right, then. All of you, come on. We're going to go deposit you in the chute. Maybe I need to set up a slightly more convenient way of doing it. Come on. I'm being physically pushed back by the rocks here. Oh, whew. Okay, that's good. I say physically. It's not like I'm rolling backwards in my chair. That would obviously be pretty cool. Nothing here is gold, right? Just pop them one at a time. Okay. Build. Give me that wall. And then maybe 2. Okay. Kai. Alright, that should make this a little bit nicer. Okay, let's get back to the gold. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of want to dig this way to get to the top, but you know what? I want to know what that thing is doing first and foremost. Like, what is this about? 5 of 50 though. 5 of 50, and at 15 a time, that's going to be. Hang on, no. Modules are what I want. Vacuum gun. 1, 2, 1, 2. Where's my other vacuum gun? Wait, I put one of these in here originally, right? Surely, didn't I? Sure, I did. I thought I did anyway. Might be worth an accelerator for the vertical bit. I'm wondering whether we want to make another path. Mainly because of this gold volcano. Look at it, it's just... Because we could just fire it down this way, right? Sorry, there's loose gold around. I need to go pick it up. Look at this. Okay, all right. Let's start with build a deflection wall. Okay, this is coming out of here. Is there enough room here, or you know? I'm gonna blow it up. You can't stop me. Okay, I don't know if that actually did what I wanted it to. All right, anything that's not gold. Okay, there we go. Right, build diagonal wall, like here. Now this will bounce. Boink. Oh, it's got a lot of forward momentum going still. I don't like that. There? Yeah, that's better. No. All the metals. Nah, all right. Let's try and do this through slightly smarter means. We're doomed, actually. I'm sorry. There's no way I could. Okay, picked up all the stuffs. I don't know why I'm doing this. What we got to do is dig. Dig. Let's go. We got to get through all of this. I see an explosive charge down below, so I'm going to go make use of that. And then hopefully we can just like bounce the gold where we need it to go. Push down. We're fine. I don't know when it's going to be in line with... you know what? I'm going to have to fly around. I'm actually going to have to fly around. We'll just take this with us. I don't even want to use this silly corridor anymore, but we're stuck. We have to. Okay, that's all the gold I had in my gun put in the right place. Okay, here. This is where I want to go. Yeah, it could have worked. So, if we go across here, we can build a wall. I'm big on the building the walls. Can you take damage from the explosives? You know what? We're going to go find out. I need to get right next to this thing. And once I'm right next to it, we're going to give it a little poppy doos. Poppy doos. We're going to Cleveland this. And boom goes the dynamite. Oh man. Like, I love the physics-based mining, don't get me wrong. But we got to figure out a way of dealing with these rocks as they're produced. Okay, here we go. Actually, I want to totally like... Okay, this feels close. No damage. No damage. Turns out I am functionally immortal. So I'm not. There's no way I'm human, right? There's no way that this person is human. Still more than happy to call them a person. Let's not get into the politics of that. Come on, man. Go around me. Go around me. Oh no, go around me. There we go. Whoo-wee. Build. Straight wall. This one needs to get taken out for the wall to fit. That's good enough. So... the building is clunky as anything here. If there's anything that needs work, it's the building. The press and click and hold it down to do the thing, that's fine. We're floating around in space. There needs to be a confirmation system. I get that. I've already considered that. But the whole like having to go through 2 menus to just get to your builds, yeah, I'm not. That's what I'm not about. If I could have a small hotbar of the things that I construct the most, then that'd be good. A birthday card years ago with Irish mine detector standing fingers in her ears. That's good. The mines did not cause damage, but I will show you again, mate. That's fine. Thus, I feel like we're not human. If we can stand right next to any explosion we want and just be like, wasn't that bad, then I think we're possibly in need of consideration of our species. This one I can get much closer to as well. Well, I say closer. I don't know whether standing in the corner worked last time, so let's try again. Alright. Ooh. See how there's 2 different types? Oh, so these ones go up and down. I've wondered about the 2 different types of explosion. So this one's going to explode up and down, look. And it does nothing to me. Right in the face. Nothing to me. But these ones do... you see how there's a cross shape? Those other ones, however... Oh, is that my gold mine up there? Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? We're building up gold right there. Okay, build. No, not rock. Build metal accelerator. Like that. Okay. Maybe we could do with a rock accelerator as well, actually. Let's not Let's not limit ourselves. What about the ice? We'll figure out the ice. Just fire it all in that direction. I'm sure it will work out fine. Where are we like? It's like I don't have no HP, nothing like that. What's the 0 out of 30? Oh, that's how many rocks I have in my collection. Boom, boom, boom. It's like how the storage space of my pockets, if you will. Oh, come on, man! That was so close. Don't tell me that wasn't all of them. Oh wow! Oh wow! What have we got going on here? I need to clear some more space. Clear space, fill space. Just prepare the space for what we've got, right? Build straight wall. Let's actually get rid of all this. Is there a build button? Q. No, I don't need to be destroyed by the things I'm sending. No. No, stop. Everything's being accelerated at me. Who puts that there? Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? Okay. Go. Slowly getting used to the hotkeys, but they're still not. It's still not great. Yeah. Okay. So this is great for what we're using it for, but it's not what we need it for, right? We've now got gold. You see my gold ticking up in the corner there? That's good, but that's not what we actually need it for. Do you reckon I can separate out my gold? No, I'm just gonna go this way. Am I gonna go that way? Get back to the start of the solar mining in space. Yes, there will be, but there will also be several floating bodies in solar orbit. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Do you think there will be any safe mining operations or just single-family crew? Because I don't think we're ever going to get to the situation where mining in space is just like mining on Earth, but a bit floaty, right? There's always going to be extra considerations. I might be wrong with that, but I think. Oh, 33, get out of here. Come on, we're good, surely. Oh, I can pick them up, but can I fire them? No. Okay, let's go get the last of the gold. 33 out of 50. So we just need 20, not even 20. 20 will do it for us. Yeah, you. No. I'm gonna fire all these down here. Hopefully they'll go where we want them to go. But I've got all of this that I want to dig out. Low flying rocks everywhere. Definitely one of the top causes of death in the future. Cannot not be, right? Mining ain't safe. Just in general, mining ain't safe. This is true. I don't know which. You know, it's one of the worst, right? One of the most deadly. Okay, I think huge advancements around the world, but for some reason, don't you know it, the people who dig stuff out of the ground to sell want to spend less money digging stuff out of the ground so they get more money for selling it, and somehow that just kind of negates the whole safety motive. It's not good. Do the explosions loosen up resources or destroy them? I think it loosens them up. I don't think it's destroyed any so far. Okay, what's this gonna do? Whoop. Okay, here we go. There's the thing. There's the thing. If this is the end of the demo, I'm actually going to be kind of annoyed. Because I could have spent a long time more playing with this stuff. The most beautiful thing we could... Ah, you are kidding me, really? So can I continue? What happens if I can continue? Give me my last quick save, please. Man, not doing that again. The cosmos is within us. We are made of star stuff. We are a way for the universe to know itself. I can't do the Sagan cadence. Sagan cadence, yeah. He was worried about me being so close where we didn't know what it was going to do. Turns out it won the game for... I almost guarantee it's going to be a little bit more complex when the actual game releases. I hope so. I also want to know how wide the galaxy is. Have we broken it? Have we actually broken it? Soft lock? How long do you reckon we sit here and wait? Because sometimes things can just take a long time to load. Especially in this... what's the word I'm looking for here? This demo state. Oh, come on. Task manager, what you got for me? I mean, it says it's running. Oh no, you see crash handler in the background. No. Where are you? I don't see it anywhere. It says it's gracefully handling a crash, but... I mean, I understand the demo doesn't include what happens after the demo, but I just kind of wanted to go back to my, like... Let's F4 this. My save before we finished, if you see what I'm saying. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe there isn't. Sorry about the blank screen. I'm trying to correct this as fast as possible. Matt, I don't need things going wrong on a day as hot as this. I have busted out sweating. This is excuse the noise that's inevitably going to happen right now. We are grey. We stand between the candle and the sun. The star? Stuff. We're going to try one more time. Let's see if it crashes. Oh, I heard a badoop. Oh, I'm not hopeful. Yeah, crash handler again. It's not very graceful in its crashing. It has to be said. It just completely throws everything out the window, including how to crash properly. Which, alright, fair. I don't know if new game is what I want to do here. Because the thing is, there was still more of the game to be looked at, you know what I'm saying? Like, we hadn't explored all the different research opportunities. I've lost my chat box, there it is. Tell me there's a load rather than continue. Yeah, I was reading that being like, huh? 1800. Is that literally the save as the beginning? I can't believe I just clicked the same save that I know breaks. What is wrong with me? I should have exited out of the game, it turns out. Because that would have... If we just end the crash handler, be like, no, there's no crash. Does it just load? No. So, do we want to go back and explore that? Or do you want to see another game that's very similar? I'll let you decide there. Library. What's it called? I saw Sandistry. Do you want to play something that's very... It is so the same, though. I say that, I've gone and lost this. There we go. You do whatever. I'll check on dinner. Cheers, man. Cheers. Okay. Well, let's speed run. Speed run back to where we were. Right. The fun part of my stream isn't really the games. Yeah. Thanks. Man. So let's talk about something that I do know about then. So as you may or may not be aware, I'm finishing my masters at the moment, and the thing that my dissertation is on, I can't skip this.
Good morning, Pioneer.
Good morning. How's it going?
Mission protocol. Exovia.
7.
Long
Why
range
7?
Expansion initiative. Objective. Construct class 4 warp gate in asteroid field delta.
If that's the only thing we need to do is make some
asteroid
gold.
sector.
When are you going to be playing Stellaris? Oh man, that game is so long. I don't know.
Pre-operation sequence.
After my masters. Oh, so I was a new story went past my.
Calibration.
All right, stop talking now, please. News story went past my feed earlier, where they feel like they may have found another place where the R process elements are being made. Of course, that is the main focus of my dissertation at the moment, is wondering whether exploding neutron stars lead to half the elements in the universe. It's literally what they do. Get this quick. Do all these very fast, please. Mine the rocks. We've got the rocks. Thank you. And one of the prime contenders is what we call binary neutron star mergers. They're called kilonovas. We've seen them out there. We've heard them through gravitational waves. We've seen them glow. We've seen the radioactive decay from like this giant neutron decaying out there. There's a lot of reasons to think that these are one of the places, but every time that we do any study into the actual process itself, we're like, it's just not making enough. There's just not enough of this stuff being made out there. So another paper got released literally this week, which is hilarious because I'm putting my paper together this week, talking about how they might find another place. So there's these things called magnetars out in the universe, right? They're the most highly charged neutron stars, highly magnetic neutron stars that you get in the universe. They're some of the most magnetic things you get in the universe, just full stop, right? I believe there's a specific type of supernova that does a little bit better, but like only a little bit, you know. So this paper was looking into what happens when these magnetars flare. Bam, bam, bam. And obviously, like the sun, the magnetar flares when its magnetic field kind of flips back on itself and makes a loop. The loop snaps, and a whole bunch of plasma and energy that was stored in the electric field and all sorts of stuff like that comes shooting out of the sun, and we know that as a coronal mass ejection. Same thing kind of happens in a neutron star, but the stuff that fires out of the top, it's electron positron pair photon soup thing. So that mess that comes out of there is hot enough to vaporize the top layer of a neutron star. So hot that this stuff comes screaming out at half the speed of light, which is just crazy. Like, trying to overcome the gravity of a neutron star is just not a thing that happens very much, right? The neutron star's gravity, aside from a black hole, is one of the strongest out there, right? So this little natural process happens, and they end up vaporizing half a sun's worth of stuff out off the top. I think this is kind of the end of the neutron star as a magnetar, and just turns into a regular magnetar, regular neutron star. Sorry. Yeah. So I was somewhat amazed somewhat amazed at this process of... I'm short of 7. Of boiling off the surface of a neutron star. I couldn't wrap my head around how violent a process would need to be to turn this stuff into what is essentially just gas, and gas dense enough to slam heavy neutrons together, heavy elements together in a way that even the largest of stars cannot. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. You're right, mate. Yeah, sorry. Whenever I get to the point where I'm like, okay, well, we need to think about what I'm gonna do now, I start talking science stuff. Right? That's just the way of things. Let's try and. Do I want to continue on with this accelerator plan? I think I might. I'm just going to drift at this speed and we'll just fix it in post, right? Oh look, it's look, do you see the dot? Oh, I saw the dot. That was going to show me where the thing was going to place, where the conveyor belt was going to place. Try to think what else I've learnt about, like in just general casual news today. You like, and you think several other the science. Yeah, I mean, I hope people like the science talk. It is what I want my future to be. So, yeah, I hope so. I hope so. How many rocks do I need? Many more. Many more. Okay, well, let's. So in that case, we probably don't need half of these, right? Look at this. We could take this one away. Did I get the rock back? Wait, 26, 27. It's going up one at a time, but if I take that out, yeah, 10 back. Okay, that's good, yo. That's good. That thing's just going to end up where I need it to anyway. Not too close together, but not too far apart either. We want some acceleration, but not too much. Have I already done the speed modules? Okay, we'll look into that. Maybe I'll do that rather than putting down these accelerator belts. Come on, buddy. You're big and lumberous, but we can get you there. Oh, I think it's going to push me. I don't know. It already seems to be going as fast as it can. Maybe I'm slowing down. 37's not a lot. I wonder if... Should we do this? Should we do this? I'm going to build an accelerator. Let's say... Here... I want to go up. Let's leave a gap. I did hear about the probe returning, yes. I think NASA lost track of it, didn't they? Some people said it landed off the coast of Sri Lanka or something. I can't remember exactly where they said. Other people were like, well, it was supposed to land here and we didn't see it. Which I think is kind of fun. I always love it when we lose stuff in space. It really just shows how big space is, but also how tiny the things we send to space are. These probes, they're about car size. They're a lot bigger than you think, looking at the pictures that NASA makes of them, right? It's one of the things that always surprises me is seeing pictures of like the JPL crew next to Curiosity or whatever, and you're just like, wow, that thing is huge. Like, actually huge. Like, really, really, really huge. I mean, that might have been overselling it. So it's not like it's 18-wheeler size. Ooh, look at all this stuff here. Oh, I've done what I was supposed to do. I've got to like get my mining theme. What is that planet behind us supposed to be? Like, on the intro screen... Here, let's go see. If I save and quit... we'll have a save to go back to. Look, home, Earth. It says home is Earth. So, I mean, yeah. Continue. So what planet is behind us? European minicar size? Yeah. The Big Mirrors Telescope. What, James Webb? To be fair, I was going to say Hubble's actually a lot smaller than I realised. When I think about Hubble, I think about like this huge thing in space. It's only 1 meter across. It's like, wow, 1.5 meters across. Let's say 2 meters. Like, it's as wide around the tube as I am tall. It's about right. It's not to the centimetre, but it's about right. Alright, let's pick up these metals. Yeah, let's squeeze down here. I'm still waiting, because we've been promised this, right? I'm still waiting for like telescope building in space. Or any sort of space-based construction, right? It's definitely what we're looking for now. Research, thank you. Get that as well. Got to stop going into the... what's the word I'm looking for here? Mission section. Got to stop going into the mission section. It's not what I'm about. It's not what I'm about at all. I suppose what's going to bring about some sort of like personal homestead revolution in space would be a unit like this in the background, right? So I don't suppose you saw the inflatable space station module that got blown up was it this week, last week, whenever it got blown up? They had it inflated to 3 times specification for like 3.5 years or something like that, right? And it finally blew up this week. Or last week or whatever it was. And like, I don't think having hard stuff in space is gonna be the winner, at least to begin with, right? Because we need, like, anything beyond a caravan is just gonna be too heavy. It's just not gonna be the winner. I want to know where the side of this asteroid is. I'm going up and I'm looking. We're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. I'm gonna slowly accelerate everything down while we're at it though. Get out of the way! You fool! You fool! Okay, that's good. That's good. Gotta. I keep talking about these casualties that are happening in space. If I was there, I would be the first. Right? Like there ain't no way. We found the neutronium on the side. Okay, that's cool. Why can't we... Oh, there's stuff over here, though. Why would you do this to me? Build an accelerator downwards. Push against the accelerator so you don't get sent down with it. Oh, it wants me to reach a target location again. Okay. Tinfoil tents? Probably, to be honest. Well, like... I'm sure you know, but I'm going to say it again, that the Apollo mission was pretty much just Mylar film, right? The command capsule or whatever. Because like they could have stuck their finger through the side, I believe is the quote that is quite often given. And yeah, it's literally just the stuff that you use to keep telescopes and stuff warm. Because they had to insulate. Oh my gosh, they had to insulate. What was it, like 200 and something degrees in the sun, minus 200 and something degrees out of the sun. You know, like these are temperatures you got to deal with when you're an astronaut. And hopefully your engineers have got your back there. Because if not, oh man, you're in trouble, right? Now, do we think the first habitats are going to come from people like Boeing or whatever? Or do we think, like, Winnebago are going to get in on that? people who make any sort of like, you know, mobile living space at the moment. Do you think they've got eyes on the market? Do you think they're the ones that can make stuff happen? Where's the Winnebago Rocket Lab collab? All right, that's the matchup we need. Now, who are the guys who did the inflatable stuff? I can't remember their names off the top of my head, which is kind of annoying. No, I can't. It's a name, right? It's someone's name. You just answered the question. Is Mylar the same stuff as Eclipse lens glasses? I don't think it's exactly the same stuff. I think Eclipse lenses are now just like some plastic. You know what I'm saying? Because Mylar is like a composite material. Quote me on that. Don't quote me on that, sorry. Check me on that. That's what I'm trying to say. I think Mylar is a composite material between metals and plastics, right? Like I say, I might be wrong there. If I wasn't literally streaming as I talked, I would go and double check that. Okay, nice. Music definitely sounds like I should be having a cup of tea in a tent somewhere on a Sunday morning in a field. You know what I'm saying? The weekend got a bit intense, and I need to just like big harmer. Sorry, me and my giant rock of iridium here are just going for a little travel. I need to try and unlock all the different researchers this time. That's my plan. That's my plan. If we can get there. You think you had Mylar solar glasses years ago, but don't use them when scratched. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Sometimes things don't go in the box properly, right? Okay, what are we doing? We're gonna research the scanner. Thanks very much. Now what does it want us to do? Leave and let it happen again. Okay, we need to identify all the different stuff. That's alright, we can do that. We need to get down the end where everything shows up though. Okay, got that one. What do you want now? Ice, right? I believe it's ice. Yeah. There's some ice. All right, good. And then I think it's iron, right? Which actually is available behind us, but okay, we got all of those. Anything else I should be aware of? Okay, and then it wants us to go to the research location. But I'm all right with that because that's the one that finishes the game, and I don't want to finish the game yet. So we'll live with it as it is. So it's at least one more. Okay. Just making my corridor a bit more well lined this time. Actually, I kind of want another one. There we go. Might even end up moving that. Okay, let's check the computer. Let's check the research and see what it is we need. So we are missing. Well, we got that. The auto miners. We're gonna grab the metal and ice accelerators first. Wait, what finishes the game? The pink arrow. We'd already managed to do that by accident, and hence why we're back here doing these things. So I was like, wait, I've not looked at half the game yet, and it was like, tough, you finished, and I tried to reload it, and it crashed on me 3 times, but. So now I am going. How early access is this early access? Well, they say. Wait, let's have a look at Steam here, store page. And they say it's due for release. Where was it? No, it doesn't say on wish list. It's already. Oh, 2026. 2026. So like next year, next year. Look at all this iron around here, though. That's what I was trying to say. Look at all this iron around here. I need some ice to be able to do that, though. So let's 3Z ice. Any up here? There's no ice out here. There's plenty of iron, but there's no ice. Let's try going this way. I am curious. Kind of hate that the conveyor belts are too wide and I'm 3 tall. Could definitely have used with them matching, That's quite the explosion waiting to happen, shall we? Haha, and then one over here. Okay, that was a lot of mess. Everything. Everything. Okay, I think we're mostly... If I just keep flying backwards, things generally tend to work out for me. I did that in the wrong direction. If I had done that right, I could have filtered with one smooth move, and now I'm left going around collecting all this stuff up. Good iron, though. Good iron. Turns out we really do need to turn the processor speed up. I didn't think that was ever going to be a thing we needed to research. So iron's going in, iridium's going in, faster refining. I want advanced mining though. I definitely want to up that lot. Give me the ice. Where's the ice? Have you ever done the modules? Modules? Okay, I've got the mining speed up, but what about the vacuum gun too? Oh, nearly. Let's try this. We're going to build... Oh, I don't have them yet. What do I need for them? The auto miners. 2 iron. I think we can find 2 iron lying around. Also just desperate for ice. It's a hot day, No, desperate for ice because for some reason the ice is the thing that accelerates stuff in this game. I'm fine with that. I think I can live with the logic. Ooh, buying Mylar film to make custom filters for the glasses. That's a great idea. I like that. With standard, be sure you know what you do. Right. But see, it's easy to blind yourself with the sun. Gotta get into this refuge point here. Woo-wee. Maybe what we need here is a secondary line. That's not the line I'm traveling in. You know what I'm saying? If we get 2 going. Then we can dig one, dig the other, dig one, dig the other, and like this should then happen, and we're all like safe and everything's nice. Yeah, alright, cool. Almost could do with the auto miners again, but actually no, ice is what we're after. Love that the explosions have no effect, but the little rocks send me flying. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting choice by the devs, but it works. Like the logic is consistent-ish. Okay, how are we gonna get you around me? You're a big rock. Let's just dive in here while it goes flying past. That was a bad idea. What did I do that for? Okay, well, come back this way. Yeah, the purple thing is pretty much the only objective as it stands right now. Turn up, put the gold in the machine, you've got yourself a warp gate. But I'm hoping that by the time they've done, you know, the polish and stuff, that there's more to do. Dude, get out of my way. Dude, get out of my way. Dude. I'm just pressing keys out of frustration there. Right, I want to go down this way. What I want to do is get a bunch of ice so that we can go back to the iron fields and automate that. So what I'm seeing here... how do we do both? If I build a rock accelerator... let's just do this and I'll take the ice with me. What's this called? Newtonian physics? Exovia? Like exo, as in different, and I presume via for life, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe needed a funnel here. Oh, the physics. Yeah. Essentially Newtonian. There's a bit of like, you know, added drift that's not drift. What's the word? Dampening that you wouldn't normally expect. But you know, that's just life, isn't it? There's always more stuff than you expect. Okay, where did all that ice go? You come here. I'm a little surprised. This line going up the side here, what's that about? Does that mean that all of these just need to move? No, I don't know. Because look, when we do this, they get vaporized there. So do I have to pull them back? Like what's going on here? Something's going on here that I don't like. And I just don't like. Research is the way. I want you, thank you, and I guess that'll do for now. Wait, have I already got... Oh yeah, it was the ice I was after. So this is where all the stuff's going to come barreling down. At least that's the idea. Green line is internal storage. If it's red, the storage is full. Okay, got ya. Got you. Just going through and putting down accelerators where I feel like I'll need them. We'll see how that actually works out there. These rocks are going to get annoying very quickly. Stop beating me up. Okay, go around, pick up the rocks. Oh, it's just down that way. Go on, get out of here. Break the rock, please. Break the rock, please. It's a hard day's work, but someone needs to come out and wave the lasers at the wall, you know? Hopefully this is the future of space mining. Waving lasers at a wall. Sounds a good way of doing things. No. That's not what I wanted at all. Right, come on you. This way. In the middle, please. Okay, and then maybe if I'd like fire up in there. I mean, essentially that worked. We'll just ignore the parts where it didn't work. Why would we send people to do that? We won't, but people want to go anyway. That's basically what it's going to boil down to. Nom nom nom. Okay, that works surprisingly well. I want to go up here. Can I yet build or research? Yeah, I got the auto miners. So if I was to dig this area out. Ow. Oh, my face. It hit my face again. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Then get an accelerator for metals going the other way. Thank you. Get out of there, Rock. Then we get... Was it just a single bit that... Sorry, you don't know what I'm talking about yet, do you? Down the bottom here, auto miner. I press R. Yeah, no, it needs to be 2 blocks deep. Okay. So something like that, and then auto miner. 1, 2. Oh, I'm so ruining this. 3. Okay, and this is the automation in the game. This is what we're talking. This is how we get some mining done. Boom, auto miners. Can I pick those ones back up? Look, they're not done. Am I able to pick them back up, do you reckon? Hello, hello? E? E. Oh, I can. Do I get the stuff back for them? I don't know. Man, it's very tempting just to dig all this area out and send it down the chute, you know? Build an accelerator. As we go down the rock face, it'll all get destroyed after me, I think is the way we're going to do it. Conversation. Because the robots told us to start off. I think we'll have to come up with some way to save a society to send people to space mining. I think we have become way too safe as a society. Oh, yeah. You might actually be right there. Okay, they're all like, the robot's going to take over anyway. I wonder how many people have taken every single rock out of their game. I want to. In fact, it's looking like it's working quite well. But apart from this mess that's happening right now. Don't worry about that mess. Don't worry about the mess. If I put down another accelerator... Oh, of course, we need to... Oh, well, that made a mess. I was like, let me grab some rocks, and everything went flying. I'm trying to get rid of the sun, but the sun's so useful. Why would you try and get rid of the sun? It's like, it's a way of turning the ever-decreasing amount of entropy in the universe into a useful energy that we can get. Very helps. Because it has tensor tantrums, so you don't like that on your conscience, on your circuits. Yeah, I mean that is fair. It does. I cannot argue with your assessment there. Sun do be getting a bit uppity occasionally. Is that everything? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to wipe these things out. First time we've seen the sun in England, and now Zed's trying to get rid of it. I mean, this is true. This is true. I need to put another one of these down. Diggy, diggy home. What do you think you do in the project in England to block out the sun? You have the least likely competition. Oh, it's true. Hey, come here. Come here. Where's this going? Rocks, man. Rocks. Okay, looks like I need to do some better belt work here. And by that I mean I'm just going to send an accelerator back the other way. There we go. Surely that's now a good self-filtering what's it system? Digging system? I don't know. At least it ain't raining anymore. It's true. I mean, we had some rain today. It made some thundery noises, some water fell out of the sky. It's pretty good. It's still hot. Normally when it makes a noise and some watery stuff falls out of the sky, that's generally it for the hot, but no. Still hot. Yeah, it's pretty good filtering network there. But I think with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time, where we're probably going to continue on with Science Mode Kerbal. We've seen everything this game has to offer for us, so unless we come up with a better game idea before next week, we'll be going to the moon. Yeah. I think that's what we're going to go with. Maybe Minmus. Minmus is pretty good. Like I say, fully open to other ideas, but I will see you then. Oh, and we're gonna do that. Bye. Oh, I can't get close enough. Wait. Bye.